This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
This year, Santa's bringing the power of Energizer into his workshop.
Whoa, the Energizer Bunny's got so much power.
Wait, he's powered up all the toys. I think that means we're done for the year.
I love this bunny.
He's the hardest working helper the North Pole has ever seen. And he wants all your gifts to have the power of the #1 longest lasting AA battery. So this holiday season, stock up on Santa's and the elves' favorite battery, Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
This is the sound of your ride home with Dad after he caught you vaping. Awkward, isn't it? Most vapes contain seriously addictive levels of nicotine and disappointment. Know the real cost of vapes. Brought to you by the FDA.
Hello everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip. This is Totally Killer 2.0. And wow. Here's the thing, y'all, and we'll talk about this. This movie was filmed 3 years ago. Yeah. And so it's not a ripoff of Totally Killer. However, I will argue being released in such close proximity to Totally Killer, a very good movie, does this movie absolutely no favors.
No, it's very, very bad by comparison. So it's a little unfortunate. I think we've got some things to talk about in terms of what went wrong with this film. But maybe we should start, as we always do, with a Trace. Would you recommend this movie?
I'm going to say no, but okay. I will say I didn't hate watching this movie. Like, this was very much look, I don't think it's a good movie. I think I gave it 2 out of 5, but yeah. It's not overtly bad. It's just so slight. Like, it's a fun time waster if you're, like, in the kitchen and you have, like, the TV on in the living room. Like, you want to have it on. Sure, do that. Mm-hmm. But, like, there's much better movies out there that you can actually pay attention to.
Yeah, I will agree with you. That's more or less my sentiment. And I'll echo this idea that it's not a good movie, but it can be an entertaining film. I actually do think that there's a couple of pretty strong positives about it. But at the end of the day, this is gateway horror because the kills are not great and they're not slashery. So that's a bit of a minus. And then I think a lot of the plotting is not super well executed. Like, if you're here for a Back to the Future with slasher, it's not going to meet your expectations. So there's just a lot of things that make it an okay watch, but it can be entertaining. I don't regret watching this. I'm just not telling anybody to rush out and watch it immediately because it is forgettable and a little inessential.